The following is a Sunny 99.5 WSTX station editorial.
This is Holland Redfield. Unfortunately, as we predicted a month ago in our editorial on the WAPA crisis and the PSC's June and August denial of the LEAC, we, the consumer, are going to experience the largest single rate increase in the history of the utility. Talk about sticker shock. We're talking about a whopping 22.3% increase in our December WAPA bills. Clearly, this could have been avoided if the Public Service Commission had had the courage to deal with this issue back in June and August of this year. Listen to this one. If your average light bill was $200 per month, you will now be paying $244.60 a month. This annualizes as an increase of $535.20. If your WAPA bill was $400 a month, take a big gulp, because your new bill is going to be $489.20 a month, which annualizes to $1,070.40. If your WAPA bill had been $500, hang on to your socks. You will now be paying $611.50, which annualizes to a total of $7,338. Wow. The social and political fallout of these increases cannot even be measured, and we can only speculate on. We have never been in this territory before. We are now talking about lifestyle-altering changes, which we as consumers will have to make. That's choices between food, medicine, gas for our car, tuition for our children, or being able to pay our mortgage or rent payments. At the governor's conference on November 30th, you could sense just by the inflection in his voice his anger and frustration with the present situation. We support his position that the adversarial position that the Public Service Commission has taken towards WAPA has been counterproductive and destructive, and has left the utility and the consumer in an untenable situation. We also recognize that because the government owes WAPA about $18 million, that this has had a severe impact on WAPA's cash flow and its ability to perform routine maintenance or maintain an inventory of spare parts, much less invest in upgrades or efficiencies to save the consumer money. We call upon the administration and the legislature to come up with the money and pay WAPA what they're owed, just like any consumer has to pay every month. We call on the governor to bring the stakeholders together to sit down and hammer out some solutions and to set time certains for implementation of those solutions. We call on the Energy Office to roll up its sleeves and to set up an Energy Smart program to educate our consumers on how to save money on their utility bills. That program should be built around public service announcements in print and electronic media, as well as an educational program and adult education seminars in our public and private schools. And don't forget, turn out the lights when you leave the room.
Sunny 99.5 and WSTX welcome your opinions. Please email your comments to our editorial department. Our email address is editorial@viradio.com. Sunny 99.5 and WSTX reserve the right to air your views. Please include your name and other contact information.